Hi everyone! Yay! We're back! Well, at least I'm back. I don't know about the old man because, who knows what he's doing. But how was your summer? I hope everybody was doing well. We had a pretty good summer here in the old Minnesota. Dan has quite a show planned for you. Oh, I can hear my text is ringing. I'm just so popular. So Dan has a good show planned for us if he ever shows up. But if he doesn't, then you could just sit here and listen to me babble for, 15 or 20 minutes. The king.
Can you hear me now?
Dan, King Dan with his sounds.
Oh, yeah. Goodness. Hi.
Hi, honey.
Oh, dear. My glasses are all kind of...
Oh, Jesus.
Just a second. You're going to fix them?
Yeah, I'll fix them.
Don't
be untucking and pulling things out over there.
No, I'm just kind of getting my
what were you taking
organized. What? Nothing. I just, when I don't know, but if you're me or... maybe some other people. And you gotta clean your glasses. You use the bottom of your T-shirt. And notice I'm not wearing a flannel.
Polar fleece or a flannel.
It's still not quite the right season to. Well, for me, it's
always the right season for you.
Yeah. So, how have you been?
I've been fine.
Oh,
how have you been?
Good. I've been great. Some stuff has happened.
We had 3 people watching us. Hi, 3 people.
That's terrific. We're happy. You can check in if you want.
Yeah, or you don't have to. I think probably one is Talani. Welcome back, Talani. I know.
We got like cobwebs on our stuff.
I thought it was cobwebs.
Oh, sorry. Got my phone in my pocket.
I thought
Sometimes
it was cobwebs too. I don't know.
Does what it wants.
I should have brought water down.
It booed us. It's like a sign.
Oh, I thought they said ooh.
No, they said boo.
Oh, I thought it was boo.
Well, that's good. Yeah. So one of the bigger things that happened is the state fair. Right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was getting patina email.
Oh, that's all we need.
Yeah, patina text. Okay, the state fair. Yeah, it was rocking. It was
good. What was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing. Well, I really like the ribs.
Your favorite thing?
Oh, food. You meant food. My favorite thing at the state fair.
But yeah, food is good.
My favorite food. Hi, Brandy West. Yes,
yay,
I
Brandy.
fell asleep with my hair kind of rolled, and this is what it did, Brandy. Brandy noticed my fancy hair.
Oh, yeah. I said it looks good.
Yeah.
My favorite. When I say it looks bad, even if it did, I don't think so.
No, you wouldn't, because you
not that stupid.
Like your happy life.
Right.
Okay, my favorite thing at the state fair was, well, there were 2 things really. The seed art, come on, that is so damn fabulous.
Lane's hard left.
Hard left.
I'm not sure which way I go to go left on the screen,
hard left. That was so good.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff there.
And then the other...
Oh, tell them about the one thing in the seed art.
The seed art. Okay. So the seed art, as you know, leans hard left. And so there were some that had political comments. And this one particular one said something like, crush the patriarchy. And then it had a QR code.
Go patriarchy.
What's it called? A QR code? Is
yes,
that what
that's called a QR code.
It had a QR code. Now, this is all in seeds, you guys. It had a QR code. And so I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm going to take a picture of it. And when I put my camera up to it, the freaking QR code worked.
It's a real QR.
It was real, and it took you to
it was a QR code in Seeds.
In Seeds, it took you to a website where you could help people who wanted abortions and couldn't get them gain access to that.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Yeah,
but I was so impressed that somebody could make a QR code out of like sesame seeds and poppy seeds,
right,
and
right.
it was cool.
And we went to your hometown.
Oh, Julie Carney's watching.
Yay, Julie Carney. Yay.
Hi, Julie Carney. Hi, Jeff.
Jeff Boyd. Oh, yeah.
Jeff Boyd.
He's a regular.
Jeff Boyd, we love
Is Tawny
Jeff Boyd.
there? She said
I don't know. Maybe snowing
she said
in
she was
Colorado, and she's.
yeah, I don't know.
We went to my hometown
of South Bend.
South Bend,
and
Indiana.
then we stayed over in Michigan.
We did. Michigan's your new favorite state,
Woo,
isn't it?
that's pretty crazy over there. They have they have a lot of dispensaries. We were camped outside of a town that maybe had 200 people, 300 people max. And there were 5 dispensaries. 5 that I saw. There might have been more, but there were at least 5 dispensaries in that town.
In the 2-block downtown area. The downtown area consisted of a coffee shop that sold food too. 5 dispensaries and 1 or 2 art shops.
And you'd think, okay, Michigan, probably a lot of Trump signs. True enough. There was this guy at the campground had a big flagpole and a flag with a Joe Biden sucks flag. He didn't have a pro-Trump sign. He just had a Joe Biden sucks flag. But right in downtown, what's the name of the town we were in?
Were we in Buchanan?
Yeah, Buchanan.
There
was
Michigan.
like a kind of a poster on a fence, and it said "Lock them up," and it was all of Trump's family in orange jumpsuits.
Yeah.
So there's a division in that state. I don't know.
Odd. A division.
Yeah.
But Michigan, southern Michigan, it's a little rough around the edges.
Yeah. So anyway, first of all, so we always go through what we're not some headlines of things we're not going to deal with tonight.
Things we're not going to deal with.
So the first thing we're not going to talk a bit about is that Ty Cobb's dentures are up for auction online. When we find out how much they go for, maybe
we might buy them. But why wasn't he buried with them? Come on, what is that about? What?
Oh, I never thought about that.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, that does seem kind of. I don't know. Yeah, certainly. Bury me with my dead. Wait a second.
All your fake parts.
Cremated. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're being cremated. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Also, now this one, I don't know. You might be interested, but Martha Stewart admits she wished friends would die so she could date their husbands.
I know that's true
because
I've seen
really happened to you, right?
Who's died?
No. Somebody. What's his name?
Mr. Gunnarsson said.
What did he say?
So I had a parent of a student I taught, and he said if his
drinking had been involved at a little.
I think there was a lot of drinking.
Teacher parent party we were at.
Yeah. And he said if his missus ever died, he was all over me.
Yeah.
She
dies, I'm all over you. And she's standing right there.
Judy was standing right there.
Yeah,
Sorry, Judy. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
I'd wait an appropriate amount of time.
Yeah, that seems only right.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that was your grandma did that.
My grandma did
okay. So now
runs in the family.
Hang on here. Yes. So here we go. So here's another one we're not going to talk about. Police were called to a Dairy Queen in Delmont for a man with a gun wearing a clown wig. Officers said the man told them he was undercover and working to restore Trump to President King of the United States. There are so many of these.
Is this Dairy Queen next to the meth house?
I don't know. It's just like there's too many of the stories exactly like this. We don't need to cover this. No. And then one final story.
Do you ever think clowns get pissed?
Probably.
That people are.
Yeah, but I don't
giving
really
him a bad
care.
name.
So Cher calls the Queen a cow instead of goat in an emoji gaff. And fortunately,
Wow,
I
Cher.
just
Oops.
recently somebody told me that goat is greatest of all
Oh,
time.
you didn't
or
know
I
that.
wouldn't have gotten why would you?
You're the goat, honey.
Not. Why, thank you.
If you call me a cow, I'm going to punch you.
No, see, and that's...
Cunt.
That was
What would the cow be? Cunt?
Cunt on...
Weed.
Weed, yeah. A cow, okay. And that's good. Nice job there, coming up with that one. But
she's a cow.
Yeah, so anyway, I think we should... well, we're going to move on to the elephant in the room, because that's which is the Queen died. Yeah, the Queen died. So
Her Majesty bit it.
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, so are you going to talk about this a little bit?
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
We got some Queen
Well,
related news. Absolutely.
So I don't know if you realize this about some of her jewels, but some of the things she has are ill-gotten gains. Are you going to talk about that?
No, I hadn't.
Okay, there's a diamond in one of her tiaras that was plundered from India, and the people of India want it back, and it's gigantic. And it's in one of her main crowns. I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, I think anybody of the realm, might not.
Yeah.
Although we're crazy about the Queen here, apparently.
Yeah. My Scottish friend, Mick, he did not like the royal family.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Not that I hate them, of course. I think
No.
I'm related to them as usual.
Oh yeah,
but
sure you are.
Anyway, so we're going to get right into some Queen-related news.
My wonderings.
Like, dealers are giving discounts on cocaine and ketamine in honor of the Queen.
Oh, good.
Yes, indeed. Drug dealers are marking Queen Elizabeth's death by messaging customers of their condolences alongside special discounted products, including cocaine, weed, and ketamine. In a tweet that went screenshot of a tweet that went viral.
Well, you need to be taken care of in your morning.
13 minutes after her death was announced, they said because of her age was 96, they were going to be selling a Bolivian flake for 96 pounds a gram. So, when people, someone said, that's a pretty shit offer, in all honesty. It's normally $100.
It's a pretty shit offer, man.
Yeah, dude. They said, they said this, and they told their customers they were offering a Queen's Dead discount.
Wow.
On everything. Ask me for details. I don't know. The Queen,
gotta make a buck.
Queen is dead, but you still got to make a buck. As a matter of fact,
you gotta get high.
During this time of national mourning, we are still open for full service. So there we have it. And here we are. She's not even in the ground. Well, she doesn't actually go in the ground. We're going to deal with that.
I don't know.
Okay. And in New York, don't think we don't get in on this. Within hours of the news of her death. They were selling bags of cannabis featuring an image of the Queen.
Nice. You could have a teacup or this weed bag with her face on it.
These guys are not asleep at the wheel, no matter how much they've had, apparently.
They have some good marketing skills. Okay,
so in addition to that, I hate to... Well, it's just sort of interesting. I hadn't thought too much about this, but... her coffin is lined in lead.
Why?
Well, I'm going to tell you why.
Well, good.
All right. So the Queen's coffin is lined in lead, and first of all, that's what. Have you noticed? There's 8 pallbearers.
Because it's
heavy.
It's
so freaking heavy. They
need
at least 8 people to carry it.
Okay.
All right. And not only that, but it's English oak.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
I didn't either. Has brass handles. It was designed more than 30 years ago.
Does it have brass tacks?
It's probably. But it's lined with lead. Okay. And you said why?
Why? Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
It slows decomposition. You see, this is not underground. This is okay. So
she's in a crypt above
she
ground.
would be a little. Basically, she would be a little stinky, and this kind of prevents that. Yeah, it's airtight. Dates back to the Victorian era.
Okay.
Here's some other people who have been buried in the old lead-lined coffins: Charles II, Princess Di, Winston Churchill, and Sir Francis Drake. What do you think about that?
Hot damn.
The Queen is dead. You need to
I'm really shaken up about that.
Respect. All right. Well, our friend Brian Lambert isn't with us tonight. In so many ways, that's a good thing. But I'm disappointed he isn't here for this next one. Although, actually, the next one here, sorry. This is one of those where it's your job to guess.
What does this man do?
What this guy does, yes. Let me go. Okay. Would you like to know his name? That might help you.
Sure.
It's Tungnath Chatunvedi.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah. Would you like to see just a bigger photo of him?
I think he... Sure.
Yeah, okay. Oops, what happened?
What does he have to do? Let's see. What is his job?
There he is. So why have I chosen
He's
this fellow?
city councilman.
Do you have first of all, you tell me and then tell me whether you got a positive or negative feeling
I
about
think
this
he's
guy.
a city councilman in Altoona, Iowa.
Whoa. Really? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
All
because
right.
see behind him, he has... looks like marble, and he looks like he's sitting in a fancy chair.
Oh, okay. All
okay,
right.
and he just has a casual shirt on.
Here
so
we go. India Man, we'll call him India Man, wins 22-year court battle against railways over a 25-cent error they made.
Oh my God.
Now, if that doesn't scream that this guy is the Brian Lambert of India,
my God.
I don't know what does.
22
22 years,
battle.
25 cents. Yes,
Oh my
indeed.
God.
Let's
Let it
look
go.
back again at him. He's a lawyer,
Okay.
for starters. Okay. Yeah, he was charged 20 rupees, which is about 25 cents extra for 2 tickets he bought in 1999. And this occurred in Uttar Pradesh, in case you're interested. But a consumer court,
Sorry, we had a little...
last week ruled in his favor.
Well, okay,
And
dude. You
asked
win.
that they refund the amount. Well, first of all, they even a fine, and then refund the amount, and then also interest on that.
On 25 rupees?
On 25 rupees. So he says he'd been to over 100 hearings in connection with the case. And he said, of course...
It's the principle of the thing.
Exactly what he said.
Well, I know
which
what he's...
distinguishes him from Brian Lambert,
No,
for
Brian-
whom it's the money.
Brian would be pounding on the table.
Oh.
It's the principle of the thing.
But we know for a fact that it's about the money.
Yeah. Huh.
So anyway, and so they the fine was 15,000 rupees.
Wow.
Which is $188. And then also the 12% interest per year. So I didn't calculate that out. I'm sorry.
I didn't have to wait 199 months or how many ever long, 9 years or whatever this guy was working with time. But when we went to Starbucks the other day on our way to Iowa, they charged us $16 for our 2 drinks. So they double charged us.
Oh my God.
Well, when I went to Starbucks and got my coffee the other day, I said to this nice young man, is there any way to check my account? Because last week when I was here, they gave me, they charged me twice. I said we had a small, this is what I call Dan Fat. We had a small latte and a medium latte. And he gave me my $8 back.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, it took this guy 25 years. 25 years,
yeah.
And he said it was like they had to use a Supreme Court ruling to say that they could do it in the court they were doing it in. Half the time the judges were, on holiday or bereavement or whatever.
Yeah,
they do.
Wow.
Okay, so...
Are you going to tell I have to fix my chair. Are you going to tell the people I called you fat?
Why don't you tell them?
So we were...
we are no
longer newlyweds because I called Dan fat. Yeah. I didn't call him fat.
Well, let's not say in so many words.
So we went to Starbucks the other morning. We were going to see our friends Joe and Julie, and Dan doesn't really like Starbucks, but we live on the north side, so that's like what we have. So I said to him, would you like me to get you something? And he said, oh yeah, what do I like from here? And I said, oh, you like that caramel frappuccino with whipped cream? And he goes, yeah, get me that. And I went, really? You really want that? Because, that has a lot of calories, and it's high in fat, and it's got a lot of sugar in it. And as I was saying it...
And she might have mentioned that it was thousands of calories.
And then as I was saying it, I stopped, and I looked at him, and I said, if you had just said that to me, I would have punched you.
And I said, what should I get instead here? And she said, why don't you get a latte with a vanilla latte?
And they only had...
like
non-fat, or they only had sugar-free vanilla.
Yeah, which I don't know why she didn't get it then. Like, oh yeah, this will really...
That's really not good for you. Yeah. I called him fat. Pretty much. I didn't use the F word.
No, she didn't use the F word.
But I just...
All right, so...
Policed his food.
Enough about me.
I think it's a funny story.
Well, no, I thought
it was really hot.
We were laughing pretty... I don't know. There you go. All right, so this is another one where we're going to have to guess what's up with these people.
Okay, well, I think they're beekeepers.
Wow, really?
British beekeepers.
British beekeepers, ooh.
At the palace, rush to harvest honey to pack for a snack for the dead queen.
Well, it's just pretty good. They're definitely beekeepers.
Yeah.
And it's mainly about, what's his name? Just a second. I got his name. John Chappell. He's 79 years old.
Okay.
And he is indeed the beekeeper at the palace.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Winner, chicken dinner.
And that's his wife with him.
Mrs.
There. Okay, so that's pretty... And
are they harvesting honey so
I
they
thought
can
I thought that was a pretty creative answer, I have to say, but no, they're not.
Maybe they need a new queen because the other queen is dead, and that means this queen has to die. It's kind of harsh.
No. Wait a second. I've lost.
His notes are in the
track of my notes here.
In the wrong order. So now I have to ad-lib.
Consumer court. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he there's a ritual that needs to be carried out when
monarch dies.
Well, certainly we've already talked about the lead-lined coffin.
Yeah.
All right. And now this one is about when the owners of bees dies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he went to Buckingham Palace and Clarence House, and he placed black ribbons tied into bows on the hives, home of tens of thousands of bees, and then so the deal is he has to talk to them and tell them that their mistress has died, and the new master would be in charge from now on. That's what's his name is
King Charles III.
King Charles III, yeah. And then he urged them to be good to the new master, who I guess is I didn't know this and I didn't research it, but he's also famed for talking to plants. So,
he's the big outdoorsy, granola-y, organic food, renewable energy kind of guy.
So, yeah.
Did they have to all say, God save the king?
No, he just, at the height of the summer, he's in charge of 1 million bees. And then he does some side gigs, too, where he's also in charge of bees. In case you're interested, and sadly Ellen isn't watching tonight because she'd be fascinated
by the bees.
He takes care of predominantly dark European honeybees, specifically London mongrels.
Okay. So you can buy queen bee honey.
Yeah, so the thing he's supposed to do, and this is like traditional, once again, his wife's name is Kath, by the way, in case you were wondering. You tap gently on the hive and say, your mistress or master is dead. Your new master will be good to you, so treat him well.
Is that your accent?
Shut up.
Pip pip, cheerio.
Yes, all right.
Okay, so I hope you're not going to talk about this, but I'm just going to bust through you. I guess the other day there was a bit of an internet rumor that the queen's corgis had to be killed and buried with her. And I had heard the rumor, and I knew that was bullshit. And then you said somebody...
Well, somebody put it on, and then his first comment was, oh, that's not even true.
No.
So
they're going to Andrew.
Yeah,
you're disgraced. We're taking all of your pride away, but we're giving you...
Oh, is
the
that?
corgis.
See, I didn't know.
He was mixed up with Jeffrey Epstein in the whole sex scandal.
Who?
Andrew, the queen's
the guy who's
son.
getting the dogs.
Yeah. You've been in a sex scandal, but we'll give you the dogs. Linda would have something to say.
Linda is clearly not watching tonight because she would
have something to say about that.
Yes, exactly. So
my nose is starting to run.
Here we go.
Okay. Did Dusty get that for us?
No. I think.
Our watchers don't have much to say tonight.
I know they're quiet. So
we have seven watchers.
7 people. All right. Well, it turns out that kids yell poop at Alexa.
A lot, probably.
Yeah. Well, so I'm thinking,
because kids just yell poop.
What kid would not yell poop at Alexa? I mean, any kid would do that. Okay. Well, certain musicians profit on that.
Oh, good.
Like this couple was making like $100 a month from this song. Then COVID hit. Boom. Kids are all home all the time. And, the parents are just being driven crazy. No offense, kids. No offense, parents. It's just the way it is. So, they had a song named Poopy Stupid Butt. And they were making about $100 a month from it before the
I love this so much.
But now it's been streamed 10 million times on Amazon and has generated $10,000 in income for them. And
how do I get a gig like that?
Well, apparently I can tell you actually, because there's this other guy. Well, first of all, it's not just like English-speaking kids, because in France, the song La Chanson du Caca has over 1 million streams, which is something about if you yell caca at a French Alexa, that's what's going to happen. So it's not just American kids. But anyway, Matt Farley. He is a prolific songwriter. He writes the really short songs, and he's recorded more than 23,000 songs, often very short, that include phrases and names that someone might search for. So he's able to generate a rather decent income from just doing that. Exactly. That's
Genius.
what I'm trying to tell you. One of his top hits is "Poop Poop Poop Poop" song. So,
the guy's genius.
Yeah, and then
he deserves to have money.
Yes, and he's doing okay for himself. And he also has recorded under other pseudonyms like Toilet Bowl Cleaners and Odd Man Who Sings About Poop, Puke, and Pee.
Nice.
Yep, brilliant, really.
Our friend Linda is watching us.
Yay, Linda!
Yay.
Have you been listening the whole time? How come you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't. I think her computer is broken, or she watches it on her phone or something.
Or the computer isn't charged, or her phone isn't charged.
Now he's getting personal.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what I'm coming on here. Oh my God! I don't know if it doesn't really matter. That's not the thing. So hang on, I kind of skipped over this, but I'm coming back right now.
Okay, he's coming back to it, folks.
All right, so now it is. We're going to move on to Vicky. A word. Our old friend Vicky, the headmistress at the mime school, who despises words beyond belief and never uses them.
Well, what word are we helping Vic with today?
Okay, well this is this one has been up.
Jeff says it's time to jump on board with the booger songs.
Oh yeah, booger songs.
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, this word came up. So it's doggo. And Julie Carney out there.
Shout out to Julie Carney and the
Joe, if he's in the background watching, they know because this weekend we went over this. Julie and I were playing Words with Friends, which we do about 32 hours a day, and she came across. She got the word doggo, and I thought, what the heck does that mean? Well, it turns out it does mean something. And so, Vicky, this is not just for Vicky. This is for everyone.
Everyone can benefit from doggo.
Other than Joe and Julie, Bob and Ellen, you and I, I'm not sure if everyone else understands that. Doggo means in hiding to avoid notice or detection. Would that word ever apply to you?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
When?
Well, like if I was trying to get out of doing the dishes. Or
oh, yeah, you...
Well, no, that wouldn't be me. That would be me as a kid.
I was in doggo, lying in doggo.
Oh, yes. We're just... Let me click this over because it's one of those words that almost always goes like this.
Yeah, lying doggo. I was lying doggo this week.
Oh, when it was time to what?
Clean the bathroom.
Clean the bathroom, yeah. She's supposed to be, well, theoretically, it's her job. I don't know that it really is.
I had hand surgery.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the great hand surgery.
Get germs in my scar.
Right, okay. So anyway, to lie doggo is to avoid notice or detection.
Okay, so lie doggo, people.
Yep. So
when the tax man comes, you want to lie doggo.
Absolutely, Those are the kinds of opportunities, and it's probably, I don't know if it's based on dogs or not, but, okay, here we go. We have another person for you to kind of take a look at and see what you think. I'll give you his name, okay? Mark, with a C, M-A-R-C, Gadden. Mark Gadden.
Well, Mark Gadden looks like a botanist who is up to no good. Maybe he's creating a new invasive species vine that will cover your house and eat your kids.
You're not that far off. First of all, he's not a botanist.
Okay. Well, I like to use big words, so that's why I use botanist.
I'm not going to tell you any more about him just yet.
Okay.
But he's. Do you have a negative or a positive?
Negative.
Oh,
yeah.
negative.
Whatever he's up to, it's no good.
All right. So let me just. We'll click off on his picture
it's
for the
his
moment.
haircut. His hairs.
Now this picture here.
Uh-huh.
That guy in the picture is just a reporter, so ignore him. But here is, what do you think of this lovely thing here?
It looks like Windsor Castle or some castle made out of... This could go with the bees. It looks like it's made out of honeycombs.
Okay, well, you're right. It has to do with Britishness.
Uh-huh.
And
maybe it's
so
Balmar Castle.
Do you know what Jubilee means?
Jubilee, isn't that like a celebration?
Anything more specific than that?
25 years.
It can be 25 or 50 or just a celebration.
Yeah.
So you're right on that. I'd give you like points if there were any points to be gotten.
She's cute and she's smart.
All right. So anyway, but the deal is this is actually a cake for the Queen for one of her jubilees.
Okay.
And the problem is there was an ingredient that they didn't have.
Oh. But to Queen's dead. Why do we need it now?
No.
This was a while ago.
This has been. She had
her platinum jubilee or 70th.
Yeah, she was having jubilees all the time.
She's jubilant.
Then she's 50 years as the Queen, so that's
70.
Another thing.
Yeah.
No, but she was 50 years as the Queen
at one time. Okay.
And so, but they're missing an ingredient,
Uh-huh.
and I just want you to know that Mark here was able to provide that ingredient. Okay.
Mark, you go, brother.
And the interesting thing is that he is the executive secretary of the Great Lakes Fishery Commission.
Oh, so he's one of our Midwest kind of guys.
He's a Michigander.
Oh, he's a Michigander?
Yep. So, yes, he is from the Midwest, but he is the Deputy Executive Secretary of the Great Lakes Fishery Commission.
Could they have wanted from Michigan that they didn't have?
It's funny that you should ask. Okay, so getting even more interesting here is the fact that Michigander plans shipping invasive species to England for King's New Pie.
For New King's Pie.
The New King's Pie, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, let's not send invasive species. Just
but the thing is that
what kind of pie is it?
This is a tradition that goes back hundreds of years.
Hundreds and hundreds
and
of years.
in Gloucester, they wanted to pay homage to him, so they made a pie out of lampreys. That had lampreys.
Eels! I saw this.
Yes, indeed.
I saw this.
And
eel pie.
It's an eel pie. And
Yeah.
it goes back hundreds of years. And the ones that she's gotten, she said she loved them. They were very good.
The Queen ate this?
Well, the Queen might not have seen the next picture.
Yeah, that's the picture I saw. That's a lamprey eel.
This is just in case you're
Yeah,
interested. A lamprey. Let's get a little more. If you couldn't see that well on your screen now, can you see? Now I don't know that they put the heads in the pie, but all in all,
no.
I thought, no, I don't think I want to eat a lamprey.
No.
So, but he said,
it's delicious.
He's been doing
Tastes
this a
like
while.
chicken.
And he said that when she became the longest, and here's what he does: he freezes a few, and then he sends them through FedEx or something.
Oh, of course he does.
Over to them so that they can make their pies.
Well,
although this lamprey eel is hated here because it's an invasive species. It just freaking up the
waterways.
the waterways and so forth. But our fella here, Mark, he even has a certificate saying he's the purveyor of lampreys to the Queen.
Fon.
The purveyor.
Did you know the Queen owned a house on Lake of the Isles?
Street?
Lake of the Isles.
Lake of the Isles?
Yes. Did you know that? I saw it in the news and I thought, that's bullshit.
Wow.
She does not. And then I read it. She does.
Which one?
I don't know. But she obviously isn't for her to visit, but she was responsible for having a Canadian consulate. Has to do with Canadian consulate and a place to stay. And technically, she owned it.
Wow.
And it's lovely for entertaining, I understand.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, everybody has to have a piece of the Queen.
Right. Okay, so...
Are we done yet?
I'm trying to get done with the Queen. I think we're pretty much there.
Meant done.
No, hell no. We got... of course, I always say the best story for last.
Okay,
so
is it last yet?
No, heck no. This one... oh, dear, yes. So this woman who was a vegan... she was on a flight where the first flight where she didn't get what she wanted, they gave her a bottle of water. And the next one, if you would have thought that was bad enough, they just gave her a napkin.
Yeah. Here's your food. When I went to the Minnesota Humanities and stayed there, one of the gals that was there was a vegetarian, and it was obvious the cooks for the Minnesota Humanities had never met a vegetarian because honestly, she got a bean burger served 50 different ways in 3 days.
Oh yeah,
that's bad.
Well, there's somebody who flew Air Canada got a vegetarian meal, which was a shredded carrot on white bread. So, if there's a lesson to be learned from this, don't be a vegan or vegetarian. That would be
carry your own snacks.
That's what I would take away from that. Oh, also somebody on Delta got a small bun with 3 slices of zucchini.
Linda and I got a vegetarian meal in Italy that was 3 mozzarella balls and 3 cherry tomatoes. And our people around us were having these lavish meals. And
this was where?
In Italy.
In a restaurant in Italy?
Like we were staying in a hotel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. That was bad. And we obviously, and the guy who led the tour said, no, this is not acceptable. So we got buttered noodles.
Sure, I get it. All right. So anyway, Vicky, do you remember your word? I hope so. Let's see. Moving on. Yes, we skipped right across that. Oh, yeah. So it is time for the penis report. Yes, indeed. Da 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 da. Penis report.
Really needs music. The penis report.
Do.
Long, but not too long.
Okay, no, this is a. All right, it would have been longer, but I decided, okay, so there's a couple of stories that I thought, we'll just cut these out because one is about, hang on here, yeah.
Well, if you cut it out, don't tell us about it because then that's...
Well, it's a kid who got a USB stuck in his wanger. And it's like, that happens every day, so that's no big deal. And then to sending 10,000 donkey penises from Nigeria to China, which makes no sense to me at all because it seems like if you're looking for fertility, the last thing would be like a donkey because they can't even procreate. So it's totally confusing. But that didn't stop us from having still a great thing for the penis report. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. Cristiano Ronaldo statue's penis becoming worn out because so many tourists are grabbing it.
It's a brass statue. That little area is really shiny.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I saw this story.
All right, well, you're gonna. All right, so anyway, he's do you know what he does?
He's a soccer player.
He's a soccer player. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But if we just want to take a look at a couple of photos involved with this, I think that you will find it interesting. Here's one gal who seems very happy to be there with Cristino. Yes, indeed. And then also we're going to want to...
She's going to take that home and show it to our Bible study class.
Probably, it seemed like... and then also, just if you want to get a sense of, that part of the statue, you're right. It's become very shiny from being dealt with. And then...
There's so many jokes I could...
exactly. But this...
The hands are quite shiny, too.
Yes, this one right here is my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I saw that picture on the internet.
Yes, indeed. So it looks like she's the one who's really committed to whatever's going on.
She's committed.
So, I thought that would be kind of the end of the penis report. Although I think I'm going to replace the other penis report sign with this right here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's quite good. I gotta say. All right. So, but there was something else that kind of relates.
You
really.
can change. Oh, you did change the picture.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Hang on. I'll be re-changing the picture here momentarily. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna what? Okay. So there we go. Now we're headed to outer space.
Okay. Ready.
You can tell from that picture for sure. All right, but this is the headline, and it's NASA scientist explains why astronauts should not masturbate in zero gravity. I know, right? It's going to cut down on your pioneers going to Mars.
No teenage boys going to Mars anytime soon. Yeah. Oh, wow. What's this about?
Okay, the deal is this. Notice it says, yeah. So this scientist, he's on with Conan. And, so the scientist says first of all, there are strict guidelines on alone time in outer space.
Oh.
Yeah. Like they get alone time, but there are very strict guidelines about the alone time.
Huh.
And the reason being that they don't want any little droplets of anything to get away.
Yeah.
This is more. I don't think this applies really to females so much, which is why I thought it could go under the penis report. But he said that 3 female astronauts could be impregnated by the same man from the same session. And he said it finds its way.
Oh my God!
So,
it finds its way.
I don't know if they're like exaggerating just to like, you know how they did that. They tell you stuff like that when you're a kid. But, I don't know, but who wants to find out?
Yeah.
It says sex and masturbation in space is a logistical nightmare.
A logistical nightmare.
With problems ranging from floating fluids to shrinking manhoods. According to U.S. astronomer Dr. John Mills.
Okay, in order to know this, don't you think somebody's tried it?
Well, I was just thinking that we should probably warn Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson in their little penis-shaped rockets that they fly around in.
Yeah.
Be careful, guys. You might be sorry. So Dr. Mills compared having intercourse. Well, it's sex in space is similar to having intercourse while skydiving.
Never skydived.
Adding also that it's not impossible.
This, friends, is not impossible.
All
Okay.
right, so that's the end of the penis report, but I always save the best for last.
Okay.
So don't worry, friends. You ain't heard nothing yet. So let's just look at this. Like, that's a nice picture of people who love each other. Probably, yeah. Right. However, let's just take a look at the headline that goes with this one, so you can make your, have your own opinion.
Have my own
about it.
opinion.
Yeah. So this is they're vabbing, right? So vabbing is happening here. Okay. All right.
What is vabbing?
That's what you want to know, and that's what you're going to find out right now. TikTokers are using vabbing, wearing their vaginal juices as perfume to activate their natural attraction. A scientist says that makes no sense.
Well,
Response?
you just can't fix stupid.
Well, yeah, I would.
You just can't fix
so
stupid.
I will. That's your brother Jim often says that. He used to watch our show. He was like a number one fan for a while now. He probably hasn't seen us in years. No fans. Anyway, yeah. So the deal with vabbing.
There's more. I thought that was going to be the end.
No. So it's it's kind of a do-it-yourself perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can increase sexual attraction. And this what's her name there? What is her name? Shan Boudram. The Game of Desire, it's called. Anyway, she's been doing it for 15 years, and she guarantees it works. However, the Tristram Wyatt, the evolutionary biologist, says he doesn't think so. We think there should be pheromones in humans, but we have no scientific evidence for that because there are pheromones in
And if
in
you're
other
wacky enough to
mammals.
put your juju juice on your neck, you're probably doing other things
Well,
that are wacky that are attracting
that's what he
men.
says. It's either like the placebo or it gives you confidence. But so he says, I have nothing against doing it, but I'm not going to do it. So I don't know. He says I can see no harm in it. But normally I might end with the big story, but I think we got to go on for cunt of the week.
Oh, okay.
And I
bet we have the same person.
Have the cunt of the week. Same cunt of the week.
Fucker.
Yes, indeed. There we have the cunt of the week. Now, I just whoops! I thought we. Oh, hey, hang on. Yeah, there we go.
God,
it appears that he might be vabbing himself. I'm not sure. I can't tell what he's sniffing there.
What
but,
a douchebag! Oh my God!
So I was kind of trying to decide who should be cut of the week, and then it just like jumps out.
Yeah.
At me. Oh my God! This has got to be
what a
crazy.
loser!
And then so there's this actually a what do you call what you do? It's not TikTok. It's Twitter.
Instagram,
Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a Twitter account for cunt of the day.
Oh.
And on their little thing, I found this cunt punt. So like, if you wanted to,
oh my God.
punt.
We're gonna punt him, Ron DeSantis.
Somewhere. You just have to decide where you want him to go. And I
what
don't
a
know.
douchebag
Well,
that guy is.
I don't know. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna nothing's gonna make what'd your brother say?
Can't fix stupid.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's time to go. We've been on too long for sure, but maybe we'll see you later. All right.
Friends,
Bye
see
bye.
ya.